Somebody was standing beside me. It wasn't that lady. It was completely different.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'm there.
Thank you very much. Now, can you make that light go off again? Oh, you stop!
I'm there again.
Could you light up the REM pod now?
Anybody can just talk about it from Rover?
Oh my god, there was somebody stood there. No, there was. There was somebody stood there. Oh my god.
There was somebody stood there when you turned around.
The Savoy Theatre in Monmouth is the oldest theatre in Wales. Built upon the foundations of the old Bell Inn, the theatre dates around 1832, later refurbished in 1850. During its time as the Bell Inn, it is said that a serial killer frequented the inn and its ghost still lingers in the theatre today. Poltergeist activity has been witnessed, along with the ghosts of past actors and children. All have been heard and seen. HBI just had to investigate the Savoy Theatre.
Hi everybody, tonight we are at the Savoy Theatre in Monmouth. This is a really historic building. I can't wait to show you around. It's absolutely amazing. Monmouth itself is a beautiful town, but this theatre is just something else. So we're in the sort of the foyer area at the moment. I'm going to take you through this way and let's start to have a look round. Will this be alright if I start heading up there?
Yeah.
Am I showing up alright?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
What have you just seen?
There's either a moth flying round or somebody has just stuck their hand in like that,
Okay.
right at the side of
We
it.
haven't seen any insects, have we? So,
Something definitely appeared on
Okay.
the side of the screen and it looked, I don't know what it was.
alright, well, can have a close look at that one, look at the footage.
On analysis of the footage on a larger screen, it soon became apparent that the anomaly Lee had seen on the camera monitor screen was indeed a moth, flying in front of the lens.
Right, so on these stairs earlier, there was a lady in a very smart Victorian-looking dress, stood right here. I was coming up the stairs with Gemma, and we both at the same time felt really, really strange. Like it was just this really weird feeling. I can't really describe it. It made me feel really odd. So she was stood here in a beautiful Victorian outfit. Now I've seen this lady somewhere else, and I'll come on to that in a minute. Okay, so we are at the top end of the theatre now. We've got the boxes, which I think there's 3 of them. Is there or more? About 3, isn't there? That overlook the stage. So obviously somebody'd have a private box, wouldn't they? It's lovely. Let's close that up a minute. Yeah, so there's 3 boxes along here. And then if we go out here, we come out overlooking the stage. I haven't picked anything up in this upper part yet. Downstairs is a different matter. I'll show you what amazing building this is. It's obviously very historic, and a lot of famous people have performed here. The walls downstairs in the back room where we'll go shortly are absolutely full of celebrities that have been through here. It's amazing. Okay, let's head back up here. And we'll go back downstairs into the main area. this is a really interesting area because I've already had some activity while we've been setting up the equipment, and I've just been wandering around. There's a very active lady in this theatre. She's in a very ornate, like a lace type outfit. It's very, very smart. It's almost white, but it looks whitish or off-white. She can plainly see us, and she's been wandering amongst us. She's got like and also sort of like a matching umbrella that matches her outfit. She's very, very pretty. It's like she's in her 50s, I would say. I don't think it's in recent history. I think we're going back a bit, so I'm not sure yet if this is an actress or is it somebody that came to visit here. I'm not sure yet. But she's been very active while I've been kind of sat around. We've got the little ball on the stage. That's already gone off on its own about 10-15 minutes ago, wasn't it? So that was quite interesting. We've had some strange things popping up with stick figures appearing on the equipment that we can't explain at the moment. I've seen a tall gentleman here, like in Victorian sort of outfit. He's very tall in a dark suit and like a moustache. Now we come through into which is our base room. This has been really, really interesting. We've had quite a bit of activity in here. So, okay, so on the wall here we've got many of the famous people that have been performing at the Savoy over the years. There's a staircase here that leads to the exit out the back. I saw a man. He's in like some kind of cloak. It's a dark sort of cloak. He doesn't want to hear. He's very, very angry with us. He's got some sort of knife or sword or something. It's about that long. He's been amongst us while we've been sat on the sofas. Hannah was sat on the sofa and felt like somebody was touching her ear. Now he stood right in front of us and I felt him touch my arm. But he wants us out of here. This is his domain and he wants us out. He got really, really angry. So we definitely need to do a vigil here. Make sure we've got all our equipment. See if we can pick something up from him because he's got a lot of energy. So I also just want to say that since we arrived, the atmosphere in the building has been really strange. I think we've all felt kind of in different ways. Probably not what we expected to feel.
No, a bit like those stairs. Those stairs are
nice. So it could be an interesting night, so I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.
I tell you what, considering it is so hot in here, I can feel a cool around me. It really is cool. Can't you feel it?
I can't, but then my own body temperature is so high at the moment. I'm absolutely roasting.
So am I. It really is warm and stuffy in here, but I can feel a coldness. If that is you making the air a little cooler, can you make your presence known to us, please? Can you do something more tangible so that we know you're here? Can you knock one of our little equipments here, little boxes, come up close to them? Let us know that you are here. Please don't be shy, we don't mean you any harm. If you are the lady that used to like this box for whatever reason, can you push one of these instruments for us? Please don't be shy. Oh gosh, there I go again.
Getting it again.
Yeah, I haven't got a mail meter with me either.
We've got a mail down here, do you want it there?
Yeah, just cute. I'd like you to come up here for a little while and see if you can feel the air change. Yeah. Shall I take your place down there? Because you can't put the camera down there because there's too much lights.
Yeah, that's fine then,
Yeah. I've left a board down there. I'll let them feel because I'm the only one that's feeling it.
It does feel like there's a breeze up here, Lynn. Can't really tell where it's coming from.
Yeah,
You feel that?
yeah. Sorry from that, from ceiling, might be a vent or some sort.
I'm trying to
I feel a bit of a breeze.
see if there is a vent down, but I can't see one.
I was on Dan's side and I couldn't feel it because I was really.
Well, there's a little vent there.
Can you feel cold?
I can, on my
I've
face.
got it on my hands.
That's a vent.
Yeah, the vent there in the ceiling.
Is that a vent? Yeah.
It's a big vent that is.
Yeah, that may be where the air's coming from then, Lynn.
Well, it could be. It's warm in the box.
It is warm. 26 degrees, in fact.
Wow.
If there are any spirits with us, please come forward. Please come and show yourselves. The lady that was here on the stairs earlier, if you're here, please show yourself, make yourself known. Was it you that affected me and Gemma earlier when we were coming up the stairs? There's a device on the stairs, just in front of me. If you go near it, it will make a noise and light up. If there is something that you can do to make yourself known, make a noise for us, that would be really good. If there are any spirits up here in the theatre with us, please come and show yourself to us. Please come through and show yourselves. We'd love to get to know you. We'd love to know why you're here and who you are.
That's me just letting that one down.
It's the lady in the dress that I saw earlier that's been moving around. Are you here? Are you able to come through?
Stomach.
Oh, thank God for that. I was going to say, what was that? Right. Lady in the lace dress, are you here? Or any other spirit that wishes to come forward? There must be somebody here that likes to walk through this area. Don't be afraid to come forward and show yourself. We'd love to meet you.
What about if we go onto the balcony?
Yeah, let's go onto the balcony. Shall we leave that there?
Can do.
Are we best to go through that door?
That one's got no cables through it, so it can
Right,
use it
this
to-
one. Yeah. Okay. So, any of the spirits that were in the theatre earlier?
Oh.
The ball's going again.
How bizarre.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the REM.
that's the REM.
That's the
What
REM.
red?
The REM!
On top of the stairs.
Whatever REM is there, it's there.
Outside.
Top of the stairs. Just turn off.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, is that somebody trying to come through?
Oh, no.
Is there anything around that or under it that's electrics or anything?
Yeah, if there was though, it would have gone off as soon as we put it there.
They should have done, shouldn't they?
Is there somebody there by the box on the floor?
It's weird that it just all of a sudden started going off.
Yeah.
And the balls were flashing as well.
We're not allowed to go here.
Oh, that's fine.
But as we walked up those stairs, they didn't flash.
The box on the floor, if there is somebody there and you're affecting that by going close to it, could you move even closer to it and maybe try and light up another light as well as the green? All you have to do is go right up close.
Is it worth putting another ball back in here? It's just because I'm...
Okay, just to prove that it's you, could you stop it?
It's very strange.
Okay, I'm going to test something
Yeah.
out. I'm just going to go close and pick this. I'm going to put it on there. Now, can you make that green light go off again for me?
Steve,
Mm-hmm.
put this there.
I'm wondering if it's something in the floor.
It could be.
Well, no, the floors are solid. They're not floorboards, they are solid. Not
Yeah.
the concrete floors.
Okay. Let's prove this theory then. Where's that ball gone? I can't see where it is. I'm going to put this back on the floor. So if it is something like electrical or something that's emitting from the floor, then as soon as I put that back on the floor, that green light should start going again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It did, briefly.
Okay, the box is back on the floor. So if that was you that was going near to the box on the floor earlier and making that green light go off, could you do it again for us so we know it's you? Maybe we take a step away.
Okay.
So it started going off before, didn't it, when there was nobody here?
Yeah.
Well, that's just blown my theory of it being something electrical under the floor out the window.
Yeah.
Because if it was, then it'd be going off again
Yeah,
now.
shouldn't it?
Maybe if we leave it
Should
again.
we go back into
Yeah,
the theatre
leave it
and
again.
see if it goes
See if it goes off again.
Okay, will you set that box off again on the floor if we go back in there? Will you come back? Okay, we're leaving now.
Oh, there is a.
You have to hear it easier.
Yeah. So we put the ball back on there, so we be careful of the ball. Just there.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I was convinced it was something under the floor that was triggering it. But if that's the case, surely it would be.
You would have thought so.
It would be doing it straight away as soon as I put it on the floor.
Okay, any spirits that were in the theatre earlier when I was in here, if you are present, please come and make yourself known.
That's me, so.
Give us a sign that you're here. Can you move one of the seats? And can you affect that device that we've put in the corridor out there? Make that go off again? Do something to show us that you're here with us.
What was that?
Is it just me just moving? I just moved my feet?
Cat.
Or was it another noise?
It was a higher pitched noise, wasn't it?
Sounded like a cat.
Could have been me scratching my head then.
There's a little ball on the stairs in front of me. If you can move that, it will light up and flash. Oh, REM pod.
What?
Yeah,
REM
red
pod.
one.
Fucking joking. It's doing it again. Green light again. And then it stops as soon as we come in.
Is that you setting that off?
Literally, as soon as we come
It
round the
stopped.
corner, it stops.
That's really weird.
Okay, if we go again, will you make that box go off again? As soon as we got round there and looked at it, it stopped.
Suggestion.
So I've just asked it to make it go off again if we go.
Suggestion. Next time it goes off, go
There
up
it
there.
goes.
But
There it goes again.
just put the camera in the corner, not your whole body. Put the camera around your left hand.
If you're in the corridor, can you make that device go off again?
What the hell was that? That sounded like it coming from out there to me.
Oh, they moving about. Oh. What was the light I saw?
Could that be opening the door?
Is it the opening the door?
No. And then it stops again.
Is that you affecting our device on the floor? Can you make it light up any more? Like really go up to it and touch it, and then it will just go crazy. And we'd love that.
See if you can make more than one light come up. Or maybe use the box that I've just put on the floor next to you.
So obviously you've been in this base room
Yeah.
while we've been out into the theatre doing our vigil, and just say what's happened while you've
Right,
been
so
in
we
it.
were just sat here quietly with the lights off, and suddenly I felt like a stinging sensation, a burning sensation on my arm. So I got the torch and had a look, and it looks like I have actually been scratched on the arm. It came up as a bit of a welt. We did take pictures initially, and then about 10-15 minutes later I went freezing cold, goosebumps everywhere, and Ellie just put the torch on to have a look.
So
as we
I
were
pulled
doing
my
that,
own sleeve back to look at the hairs on my own arm and spotted this, which I didn't feel at all. And I know.
You got two
And then I looked at the other arm, and there's someone there as well.
bruises.
and then shortly after that I felt another stinging sensation on my shoulder, and it's almost like I got burnt or scratched on my shoulder. That was actually red as well, wasn't it? We
You
did
can see it.
take a picture again, but as we were talking about that, we put the lights back on to look,
And to take the photo.
and the lights then went off and back on again.
Yes.
What's going on?
Something going on again.
On the SLS stage, it's scratch.
Okay.
Sorry?
The first word that's up on the SLS is scratch.
What? You are joking. So we've just been talking that you guys have been getting, like, you've seen bruises on your arm and you've got a scratch,
Yeah.
and then this thing out here in the theatre is said scratch.
I heard a noise,
I
a
did.
woman's voice. Heard a woman's voice.
there was like a...
I heard a high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I heard?
I heard it as well.
It sounded like it came from over there.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh. Very high-pitched, like a lady laughing or crying.
What's the chances of that saying scratch?
When we took, just as we're talking about it as well, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you flip that light on and off? Look.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
Downstairs then.
I mean, it could be a coincidence, but it's a very big coincidence.
Yeah.
Right, so someone scratched me in here and someone bruised Ellie as well. Who was that? Could we have your name?
I want to call him John, I think, or it starts with J.
Sorry. There's a lot of creaking there.
Come on, make yourself known. Have you been affecting people in this room?
You turned the lights off and back on for us, didn't you? Are you able to do that again for us, please?
We are not afraid of you.
Even though you scratched me, I'm still not afraid of you. If you want us to leave, tell us to leave. Is there anyone else here with us?
Right, so he's got... This gentleman has got this knife again. He's like... it's like he's showing that the end of it's got blood in it.
There's probably
Like-
Hannah's.
Like he's making like a sort of a slashing motion.
So this guy's
What do you
definitely
mean?
not acting then, Steve.
No, he's
degrees.
not.
It's gone from 19.6
He's
to
for real.
20.
He's what?
He's
20.1.
he's a really nasty man.
Have you got anything to say to us then?
Isn't that
Are you touch-
significant?
Oh my
though?
God. That wasn't you.
That wasn't me.
Shit.
What?
Oh my God. That was really...
What?
That was quite... I thought that was Steve. That's actually scared me because that wasn't a light touch.
Oh, you've been touched again.
Oh God. That's actually scared me, guys. Fucking hell. I thought that was Steve.
I can
I'm
see both
sorry for
Steves
swearing.
now.
But oh my God. I thought Steve grabbed the back of my arm. It wasn't Steve.
No, his arms are both down on his lap. I can see them from here. Okay.
That scared me because that wasn't a light touch. That was like a grab.
Do you like Hannah? You got something about her?
Oh, he no, he doesn't like Hannah. He doesn't like women. I think he strangled somebody.
Really? Well, you're not very nice, are you? Why don't you like women? Cold jar from my ankles, but that could be from
Oh,
the
I
door.
just feel like little light touches all over my body now.
Are you
He's got-
teasing? her?
Sorry, he's got like a rope, and he's like tightening it.
Well, that REM pod I've placed pretty much exactly where it was before, and it's not going off.
Is it?
Which is good, because that means it was...
But then Rob is sitting right next to it.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
scaring
do
them away?
Energy drink.
Just watch the other thing on the floor, mate. That's it. Let's see if it makes a difference.
You know I have an energy drink, don't you?
Wonder if it'll make a difference now. Rain's loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
All quiet at the minute.
Ted, just read my mind, didn't you? I was just thinking exactly that.
Mind you, it didn't really do very much until we went down into the
Balcony.
theatre bit. Did it?
No,
No.
it didn't.
Shall we test it?
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we all
Okay.
go in there?
Let's go into the theatre.
So these doors were shut, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The REM is pretty much where it was.
Are you picking anything up, Steve?
No,
No?
not seeing anybody.
No. It seems quiet, doesn't it, up here?
It does, compared to what it was like earlier.
Yeah.
And the REM hasn't gone off.
No, it hasn't.
No?
No. Which is good because it means if it went off earlier, then I think you're safe to say it was significant.
Yeah.
Well, it throws my theory out the window of it being something under the floor
Yes.
that was triggering it.
Yeah.
Come on, show us that you're here with us. Come forward. You can't show yourself. Try and talk to us. If you can't do that, try and bang or tap on something. Let us know you're here. Could you try and move something? There's lots of these seats. You try and push one down for us. Come and sit with us.
Nothing, is there?
No,
Feels very cold.
nothing. Not picking anything whatsoever.
Nope.
Yeah, well, that's great in a way
Yeah.
Yes.
because
Because then
it
shows
gives
what happened earlier.
validation and
Cobweb.
credibility. of-
Cobweb or a spider?
Big box.
What was it?
That's it. I know they say about cobwebbing, but this was literally cobwebbing. Like, as in, it.
Like you walked into it?
Yeah, but I was sat still.
But, not good.
Oh, that was horrible.
It's funny you should have that because we were talking about the cobweb effect. Were you there, Steve, when we was talking about cobwebs?
Ugh.
Or was
No, I
it
don't
before
think
you
so.
joined us?
I thought it was like my hair in my face, but then when I pulled it away, it was too long.
Big cobweb.
And then there was more of it, but it just kept appearing.
Well, if that was you doing it to Gemma,
I didn't
thank
see
you.
anything on the IR.
No, only them jumping up.
Normally, you'd see if that was a cobweb, I'd see it float down. It'd be all lit up. Didn't see anything.
Oh, that was weird. It was like constantly
Somebody's letting you know you're here.
getting me, like,
See anything yet, Steve?
No.
there was nothing there at all. And then I pulled one away like that, thinking it was just a long hair, and then it just kept appearing.
Usually there's a spider on the end of those.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because in every location we go to, this sort of thing happens.
Yeah.
And it's around this
An
time.
hour and a half of, you know, you keep going off, people experiencing strange things, and then
Nothing.
it'll just go completely and utterly,
Yeah.
yeah, blank, yeah, normal.
It's like there's a window of time where there's lots of activity.
Yeah. But it's at every, I don't know whether
Yeah.
you've noticed, but it's every
Every
location.
Yeah, I think you get to about 3 o'clock in the morning and then that's it.
Yeah. And it's all peaceful.
Yeah.
So is that because they are, like some people believe, are types of energy, and they interact, but can only interact for a certain amount of time before the energy dispels, and then they can't?
We've also got the theory that, you know, if they are like residual hauntings and they come back at a certain time of day to replay, then
They won't be here at this time.
they wouldn't be here at this time. You know, they'd be asleep, they'd be in bed.
We're so tired that everything we hear we just discount. You know, everything you hear and see, you think, oh, it's because I'm tired. It's like I thought I was dropping just now, but I thought I got woken and disturbed by the shuffling of footsteps, like somebody's going to shuffle past me to get to their seat. And then it dawned on me that I might have been dropping off to sleep. So
Yeah.
it wasn't conscious I was, but I did question it after I thought I heard something.
So that REM pod in the corridor earlier was so active,
Yeah.
and the corridor had a different feel to it when it was happening.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
there's-
almost as if, I mean, this could be some kind of power of suggestion, but it was almost as if there was something there
Yeah.
that wanted to play games with us and interact.
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
But it's like that stairwell. When we first went up those stairs, Steve, it was
Yeah.
horrible,
It
wasn't
was
it?
horrible, yeah. Made me feel really weird.
And I just can't think of any logical or rational explanation why that REM pod would do that.
No,
And then in 45 minutes later, an hour later, you go back, you put it down in the same place,
There's nothing.
recreate exactly what you were doing before, and it's just completely dead.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Other than whatever was affecting it is now gone.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's been turned off electrical wise in the building,
No.
It's all the same.
so it's all still the same. I mean, we were instructed not to turn anything off. So, you know, if it was something in the building that was causing the REM pod to go off,
Yeah.
We've
would
not
still
actually
be
touched
doing it.
anything, yeah.
so I don't know what to make of that.
No, I mean, we've not changed anything for it to stop, you know, doing it.
And it was weird that when you go out into the corridor, it would stop instantly for
Yeah.
20-30 seconds before starting again.
The team called time on their investigation of the Savoy Theatre. Lights turning on and off by themselves, feelings of being grabbed and scratched. After the curtain falls and the show is over, what still remains in this historic location?